Tesla FSD version 12.3.4, freshly downloaded last night. Ready to go through the DEWD loop. Let's go. A couple of days ago, I showed you FSD supervised version 12.1 or 12.3.3, and I've just got the version 12.3.4, and so we're doing another loop through Tallahassee, the Drive-Electric-With-Domenick loop, the DEWD loop, and engaging now. I mean, one swipe down on the gear lever here. Oops, I guess I should I should navigate somewhere, right? Okay, let's do that, because it doesn't know where to go right now. It's just going to follow this car, I guess. Now it's got a waypoint, it's got a place to go, so we're going.
Now turn right.
And this car is blocking us. I hope it can see.
In 500 feet, enter the roundabout and take the second exit.
Okay, so far so good. This is what it's supposed to be doing.
And take the second exit.
I'm not sure why it's telling me that twice, but okay. I haven't done any reading about any changes from 12.1 or 12.3.3 to 12.3.4, but so far it's like pretty good. A little bit less aggressive on the acceleration, actually, I think, which was a failing, I think, earlier. Okay, we got a green light here. Going through, keeping this distance from the back of that Titan in front of us. That's good.
In 500 feet, turn right onto High Road.
All right. Turn onto High Road here. It's got the turn signal going.
Now turn right onto High Road.
A little aggressive on the slow down there. It could feather that better. This is just a pretty minor kind of quibbles, really, but it should drive as well as a human, right? Okay, so taking off. It's still a bit aggressive on the take pull away, you know. And I've got it set to max, so we're going to go as fast as the car thinks it can within. I guess it stays usually like 9 or 10 miles over the speed limit, but unless it feels like it's not safe for it to do that. So now it's back in here to 37. We're on a turn going down the hill, so it's holding back a little bit. We do have a car behind us, though. Oh, it's speeding up a little bit. The 39. I don't think it will go over 39 down this hill. I've got my foot covering the brake just in case. My hand's always at the wheel. Ready to just disengage and take control, because the driver is always in control. Okay, I was going over this little yellow line here a little bit, very human-like. Slowing down, and we're ready for this red light. Okay, this is a nice distance between the cars. I think it was a little bit, leaving a little bit too big a distance between cars before. I didn't change the following distance in here at all. So, yeah. Wonder what else is going to happen. The advanced lights are going. This should turn green any second. It is 6:30 in the afternoon on Saturday. Traffic should be, I don't know, I guess we'll see what traffic will be like here. It's like normal. Tennessee Street and Gaines Street are the bigger traffic streets, really. Speed limit's 30. It's taking its time getting up to whatever is allowing the car ahead to, you know, get a lot of distance between us, so it's not, you know, aggressively following that car. So it's my understanding that it's supposed to take cues from the cars around it, you know, to you know, help it judge how fast it should be going. It should like keep up with the traffic basically without going, you know, too far over the speed limit. Car ahead of me is slowing down to turn right, so we're catching up with it. I'm not feeling it slowing. Oh, it's slowing down there now. Okay. Personally, I would have slowed down just a little bit sooner, but that was fine. So I believe the last time we did this, we only had the one disengagement. So I'm hoping we can avoid that. The area where, no, it wasn't a disengagement. It was a.
500 feet, turn left onto West Tennessee Street.
Okay, see, it should be in the left-hand lane here. It's got its left turn signal on, and it's getting in the left-hand lane like it should. That's good. Yeah, so yeah, I didn't have a disengagement last time. What happened, it was in the, it had put itself in the wrong lane.
Now turn
Two lanes,
left onto West Tennessee Street.
2 lanes over to the left. So I hit the turn signal and, you know, basically suggested that it change lanes, and it did. I had to do it twice, so we'd be in the proper lane to go through the intersection. That intersection had some construction going on with it last night, so those 2 lanes that we don't want to be in were kind of being funneled into 1 lane. So hopefully we can avoid all that today. I think I'm going to let it do what it wants to do. Last time somebody mentioned to me a little motorcycle here on the screen. That's cool. Oh, it's got the green light. Let's let go of the brake. Started moving forward. The car in front of me hadn't really started moving yet, so then it had to hit the brake again. Okay, we're in this lane. Let's put on its turn signal and get into this right lane. It should do it again because we need to be in the far right lane. So I'm checking when it puts the turn signal to make up that right-hand lane change. I am checking my right view mirror just to make sure that lane is unoccupied. I would suggest not to put a whole lot of faith in the in FSD supervised or beta abilities. It will let you down, possibly at the worst possible moment. Or not. Maybe it won't let you down, but you want to be prepared for whatever, right? The driver is in control.
In 500 feet, turn right onto Stadium Drive.
Okay, so far so good. We got the green light up ahead, so we'll be inching forward. Turn signal is going on now.
Stadium Drive.
I feel that's just like a tad too early, really. Now it's like accelerating, but there's cars stopped up ahead, you know, waiting for the red light up here, so it really didn't need to accelerate that hard. And I don't know why it decided to get in the left-hand lane, because maybe there's this line of cars is a little bit closer to the green light, or to the traffic light. But you know, eventually we're going to want to be in that right lane. So, I mean, it's a dumb move. I wouldn't have done it. We don't know how hard it's going to be to get back over in that right lane again. And this car is not thinking about down the road where it has to navigate to. Which reminds me, I need to change the navigation waypoint. That now. We want to navigate to Gaines. Okay, so we're navigating down Gaines Street a little ways, so now it should go straight to that little intersection like we're supposed to, but it'll have to get over there in these right lanes first, or it's going to get stuck going, you know, where we don't want to go. See, now is a great time for it to get over here in this right lane, and it didn't do it. My anxiety is mounting. Yeah. See, this is the section right here. I don't know if you can see on their screen. I'll blow it up here. No, not there. Back here, where this red line is, it needs to go through where this red line is, basically. But now we're set up to go around over here. But yeah, we'll see if the car figures it out by the time we get over there. It's a long red light, and again, I'm again a good car length. It feels like a car length and a half behind this Corolla in front of me, which is too big a gap. I'm going to actually use my accelerator and bring this up a little closer. Okay, and the light just turned green as well. And here we go. It's pulling a little hard on the acceleration there. Oh, it's getting over in the right lane. It's halfway. Now it's going back. What's it doing? That's dangerous driving. And it needs to be over in the right lane. It's going, yeah, it needs to get over in that right lane, and I don't think we're going to make it. Don't think we're going to make it. Road work ahead. See the road work signs. It still has us routed straight, but we're in the wrong lane to do that. And now it's putting on its turn signal to get into the proper lane. And it's going to go do it, but it's going to cross double a bicycle lane and double lines and cut this guy off as well, which no bueno. Crawling up to the red light here, traffic light. Okay, so not a complete fail, but really not great. You know, that's not how you need to drive. It needs to really improve on that. And that's, I feel like that's more the navigation part of the equation, not necessarily the, you know, the full self-driving, you know, the autonomous driving kind of thing. It's really more of the navigation side. It should be informing the car what it needs to do, you know, has to think ahead to where it's been navigated to. It knows it has to be on this road, so it should know that it has to be in this lane. But whatever. Okay. So historically, I've had experienced phantom braking on just on the other side of this intersection. The last time it did not do it, which is great. And so this time, also good.
500 feet, enter the roundabout and take the first exit.
All right, so roundabout coming up. And it did this perfectly last time.
Enter the roundabout and take the first exit.
Historically, it's had a hard time with this roundabout as well. Slowing down here for the sign. Okay, so letting that car go. And it's gone through it fine. Awesome. And lots of pedestrians along here to keep an eye out for. There's also little pedestrian flashing light crossings that in the past it hasn't recognized, so it'll be interesting to see if we get one of those and it does recognize. Looks like we're not going to test that out yet. Right, because the left-hand side of the road is blocked off up ahead because of construction, so yeah, there won't be anybody crossing this. Red light. Jeep went through the red light, and I am not. That's great. Ooh, cool little electric bicycle on the left-hand side of this. Oh, green light. Okay. It's gonna take its sort of stop for a second and realize there was a car, you know, ahead of us, and I'm not really sure what it does. It's not really great with its accelerator brake pedal modulation. You just like this too hard, a little bit too hard, either both on the brakes and too hard on the accelerator. Going by the Oyster City Mini Brewing Company. There was a couple of Cybertrucks parked in here last night. Some folks from the Tallahassee Sustainable Ride Electric Club Facebook group. Excuse me. Oh, I need to navigate actually again. Trip. We need to go up to Duval Street here. 106 Duval. Alright, calculating again. Tapped its brake just for a second for that gentleman on the side in the median. This is a 25-mile-an-hour speed limit here, and it's doing 25. It's not speeding, even though there's a bunch of room up ahead. Oh, 26. Fair amount of room up ahead with the car ahead of us, but for whatever reason, it's being a law-obeying citizen right now.
In 500 feet, turn left onto South Duval Street.
Okay. 500 feet, South Duval. Okay, so turn signal anytime. There it goes, turn signal.
Now turn left onto
Slowing
South
down a little bit to
Duval
make this
Street.
little turn. That's interesting. It didn't really need to do that. And cars come in. It made the turn all right. And it put itself right in the middle lane. Okay, so we're on Duval Street. Let's end this navigation point. Oh, I should have just added the next one instead of ending. So we got a flashing yellow here. It's kind of slowing down for. It's kind of almost stopping and hesitating, jerking back and forth. Now it's accelerating. All right. We need to find 102 4th Avenue. Okay, here we go. Back on a navigation trail again. Green lights. The speed limit is 30 here, but we're only doing 26, 27. Not really sure why it's being so cautious. We need to, at some point, get in the right-hand lane. Oh, yellow light, and we're blowing through it. Little hesitation, not a very smooth ride. Okay, it's going to stop for this yellow, I think, or better. Red light. Oh, hitting the brakes pretty hard. Yeah, it's like it didn't see that red light until it didn't see the yellow, and you know it was right there. Well, it should see it, but okay. Oops. I had my foot covering the brake, ready to slam on the brake. There was nobody behind me, or I would have disengaged, actually. If there had been people behind me, that would have been disengagement, because, yeah, we need to stop for red lights. Obviously. Okay. Green, we're back on the trail. So this lane's empty up ahead at the intersection. Oh, but it's getting into the right lane, because this is the lane that we need to be in eventually down the road, like a bunch of blocks. If I was driving, I'd have stayed in that lane and just blasted by all these people when the light changed, and then changed lanes, but I'm not the car. The car ahead of us making a right-hand turn lane, slowing us down. Everyone slowed down. A little jerkiness for that overhead flashing yellow light. So that, like, it kind of touches the brakes, kind of, you know, it's hard to show you on camera that. You can feel it from the driver's seat. It needs to be in the left-hand lane here. Okay, it's doing it. Okay, and then I'm going to add stop on my navigation. And I need DEWD and, okay. So we should navigate right to the end of my route here.
In 500 feet, turn right onto West 4th Avenue. Now turn right onto West 4th Avenue.
Turn signal on. It's really close to the right-hand side there. It's kind of making me nervous. A little bit, not the smoothest turn, but okay.
In 500 feet, turn left onto North Monroe Street.
Here we have our unprotected left-hand turn. We've been lucky.
Turn left onto North Monroe Street.
We've been lucky in the past with the traffic, but I don't know about today. So it's stopping well short of the line. Oh, still stopping short of the line. Definitely not far enough ahead to see what's happening. Now it's pulling up. Nothing coming from the left. Nothing from the right. Oh, lucky again. Oh, we have some people crossing the street up ahead. Like in the middle of the road right now, going against the lights. It's going slow. They're on the screen here. So it sees them. Speed limit is 35, but we're only doing 20 now. It's accelerating. Now it's decelerating. I don't know why. We're doing 29 and 35. I'm not sure why it's going so slow. Got a green light. Now it's getting in the right-hand lane turn lane. And through this intersection, no problem, green light. And we're just about to the end of the loop.
In 500 feet, turn right onto Legion Street.
Okay, it's going to turn down into this street, which is fine.
Now turn right onto Legion Street.
I'd like to go all the way around Lake Ella, but it's blocked off for road construction right now. So this is our alternate ending, basically. And it's doing that. Okay, pulling into the parking lot. And now let's see what it does here, if it's just going to stop. There's not a whole lot of spaces to park. It's kind of a little jerky there. Whoop. All right, and it's just going to probably stop.
Now your destination is on the left.
Right there. We're stopped. And yeah, this is not the ideal stopping point. If I was a human driver, okay, let me end the navigation. Okay, and I also disengaged, put it in reverse. See, if it was smarter, it would have probably should have taken this parking spot over here. Actually, it should have pulled in and seen this empty spot and pulled into it, you know, but it did not. But maybe that's coming in 12.3.5, who knows. All right, let's get this thing parked up and give you a little wrap up. Sun's right in my eyes. Alrighty, so here we are at Lake Ella again, and we made it in one piece. So FSD version 12.3.4. So okay, so we did one pretty bad move there coming down around the stadium. We should have been in the far right lane. It started to go over there, and then it changed its mind halfway. Like it had the turn signal on, I believe. And I need to review that tape just to make sure, but I think it had the turn signal on. There was a orange Charger coming up behind me, and I don't know if it felt like it was interfering with that car coming towards us or something. Maybe it didn't feel like it was safe, I don't know. But yeah, so it like straddled the line for a little while and then moved back over. So not a very safe, really, move. So that's a fail. It's still some jerkiness in the acceleration and braking. I think it's slightly improved, but no huge improvements. I'm not sure. So I haven't done any reading on what exactly has changed, or people have discovered. They don't really tell you in the notes what exactly it is that's changed in this version, but yeah. So I didn't really notice that much, except it did seem like maybe the acceleration and deceleration was calmed down just that tad. Yeah, but so not really a major update. So we're going to take the car, I guess, through a few other things to test where it's been failing in the past and just to see how it's doing now. But yeah, so let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Like, subscribe, tap that bell icon for notifications, and we'll see you in the next one. Ciao.